What's going on YouTube? Focus Hands here. Today I'm going to be working on the rear bushing. Show you. Ooh, get down up under here. The rear bushings, the rear sway bar links of the car on the ST. These got to go. These are in bad shape. And next on my list in this episode is to replace them. I'm going to do it super quick. And I'm going to do it with the bolt on the top this time for a lot of you viewers that were, you put it in wrong, you're supposed to put the bolt on top. You can do it on top or below. And I'll show you on the other Focus that it's still on and nothing's wrong with it. So let's hop to that real quick. All right, as you can see, it's still on, still looking good, not broken. A little dusty down here, but these Melville Tech ones have held up pretty well. That goes for both sides. Proof. You can install it up or down. Anyway, we'll install it up on the ST. Stay tuned. For starters, you'll need a 13mm socket. The thing that I like to do when taking this off, and if you watch the first video, use a 13mm socket for the bottom. I use a 13mm socket on the top now. Once you push that, once you push the wrench back in the corner to lock it in with the spring, you can then get this off pretty quickly. Now it's just a bit to pull it out. There we go. All right, then you just get in here. You want to push out this rubber bushing. Might be good to use an upholstery tool to get it out, but you might be able to finagle it out like that. And I'll show you what they look like. Stay tuned. All right, so this is what the bushing looks like after 16 years of being on the car or so. Pretty messed up, beat up. Definitely needing to be changed. That one didn't look too bad, but kind of warped. Yeah, it's warped. Then you got this one right here, warped, and then this one. So definitely needed to be changed. Okay, so further inspection on the right side, the passenger side, shows that my idea for changing these were just to not just to replace things, but these were really bad bushings that needed to come out. Handling for the car should get a lot better in the rear end with these off. So again, let me go get the new bushings and we'll install these. All right, so what I got is again off RockAuto. Shout out to RockAuto. Looking for that sponsorship. Anyway, I picked up these Pro Forged sway bar links and bushings. Conveniently, I've unpacked this, so I already have the setup that you will need to get it back on the car. And I'll just pull it out just to show you. Just like the first video, if you haven't seen that one, go watch it. You want to have it like this in this configuration with the nut on top if you're going to install it this way. If you install it like I did in my other video, I installed it like this with this nut on top and this facing down. It doesn't really matter, but to appease those that watch the channel, I'm going to install it just like factory with the nut on top again, so it will look like this. So let's go do that. Stay tuned. A little bit more detail for you. To get the washer that's going to sit on top of the sway bar, you want to position the bolt just barely through the hole, so that that bushing that you see right there on top of the sway bar, you can put it in place. So when you push it up, those two pieces will be on top of that, will be on top of that sway bar, locked in place, and that will be right. You do the same thing for the top, and I won't be able to show you that because I need my other hand, but once I complete the job, I'll show you what everything looks like. But just to get you started, do it that way. All right, stay tuned. All right, YouTube, so here it is. Here's the part, the bolt, washer, the bushing, sway bar, bushing, washer, spinning piece, bushing, washer, washer, and then the nut. So this is facing up this time. And one of the interesting things that I did on the facing up method is that there's a little hole in the control arm. I pushed this whole bolt over, and I pushed everything that needs to be up here on top in that hole. And there's a little access point from this side that you can finagle the things through. And I used this little cutout here to help line everything up so that I can get it like this. My way going down is definitely easier than doing the up motion that you see here. So, you know, you can either do it factory or my method. My method seems to work just fine. It's up to you. Anyway, let's get them all said and done, and I'll show you the final product. Stay tuned. All right, YouTube, so here's the finished product. That's the left side, and that's the right side. Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty simple job. Just get out there and just try it, you know. Yeah, that's all I can say about that one. You know, watch the other video that I did if you want a longer explanation, but you really don't need it. This should suffice enough. Actually, this is an update, I guess. Anyway, stay tuned for the next video. Focus stands out. Peace. Today on Focus Stands, hub assembly. Stay tuned.